Can we stop time? Can we make a mechanism function forever? No, we can't, but we know how to make it age slower, where it's especially important, deep underground and high in the sky, in hot furnaces and in huge quarries, where a minute's halt is tantamount to a disaster. We are those who make your equipment live longer. The company SteelWork specializes in restoring, repairing, and reinforcing worn equipment. Among the post-USSR countries, it is the only producer of SWIP wear-resistant bimetallic sheets and items made from them. Over the years of our operation, we have repaired and restored more than 1,000 units of equipment for Ukraine's leading enterprises of the mining and smelting, cement and power engineering industries. This video illustrates these words and shows how SteelWork really helps industrial customers. This is North Ore Mining and Dressing Plant, one of the biggest in Europe. It is part of the mining division of the Meta Invest group of companies. Here, each mechanism works under extreme conditions of gas abrasive wear, shock abrasive wear, and heat wear. This issue is especially burning here in the pellet shop. In order to make scheduled repairs of fan volutes, the huge indurating machine had to be stopped and cooled and then heated again every 3 months. You must know what it means to have to stop some 300 meters of conveyor bends and belts. It means stopping the entire process cycle. As a result, energy resources were overused in colossal amounts, and the facility stood idle for 10 days at least. Each repair cost the plant millions. That's why the top priority task for the plant's management was to extend the runtime. The company SteelWork coped with it by introducing SWIP bimetallic sheets. Bimetal is a two-layer type of material. The base layer, low-carbon or heat-resistant steel, bears the mechanical brunt, while the build-up layer of hard wear-resistant metal has the protective function. Bimetallic sheets are made by flux-cored stripe and wire arc welding. Bimetal is 4 or 5 times more resistant to wear than 30x GSA steel. Being very thin but very hard, it can replace 110 G13L manganese steel, reducing fourfold the weight of the lining. Unlike cast basalt linings, bimetal can be easily cut, rolled, bent and welded, making it possible to build geometrically complex structures and linings with different bracing types. Back in 2000, we were aware that the equipment of Ukrainian ore mining and metallurgical enterprises was already past its service life. The problem required an innovative solution, and that's when we decided to use bimetal. We could tell about the advantages of SWIP bimetallic sheets for hours, but most of all, our customers value the following ones: lower production costs, lower harmful emissions into the atmosphere, and higher labor safety. By using SWIP hard-faced linings, North Ore Mining and Dressing Plant extended the run period of the indurating machine's fan volute from 3 months to 2 years, and of the vibrating feeder lining from 2 weeks to 1 year. The economic effect of this innovation is estimated at an annual $1.2 million. We're already looking 3 or even 5 years ahead, so our product is compatible with the new types of equipment. Another graphic example is the VZ42FD fan impeller. Its service life is rather short, just 18 months, but because of its high price, more than $500,000, enterprises don't normally replace it in time. As a result, the risk of a breakdown is very high, and the unit has to be repaired every 3 months. Before North Ore Mining and Dressing Plant began to use SWIP bimetallic sheets, annual pellet under production exceeded 12,000 tons. These sheets doubled the impeller's service life. This solution cost our customers one-fifth of the money they would have paid for a new impeller. I'm sure that industrial enterprises like ours definitely benefit from investing in bimetallic technologies. SteelWork has developed and implemented similar solutions at door dressing plants, particularly for basic joints of ball mills. As a result, they function 3 to 5 times longer, and the economic effect is estimated at an annual $1.5 million. This is more than just theoretical research, since it's been put into practice at our plant. We achieve such impressive results by engaging only the best Ukrainian scientists and technicians in our R&D projects. First of all, specialists from the Patton Electric Welding Institute, the world leader in its field. For almost a century, it has been materializing the most daring ideas of genii, including welding underwater, in outer space, and even inside the human body. For more than a decade, the Patton team has been providing individual technological solutions to the company SteelWork. God sent them to us. In fact, very few enterprises have such long and strong relations of mutual trust with us. They helped us to successfully restore our facility, and then we decided to carry on. So we've been friends for more than 10 years. Cooperation with the Patton Institute opened up great opportunities for us. In 2010, we mastered a unique technology, which was patented that year under the trademark SWIP. This technology made the wear resistance index of our bimetal 10 to 20% higher than of those produced abroad. Such new solutions can yield a fantastic economic effect and make a considerable influence on Ukraine's industrial development. We have just visited Kyiv, and now we invite you to Dnipropetrovsk region. Welcome to one of 10 mines of Pavlograd Vuhilya, the largest coal mining enterprise in Eastern Europe. Pavlograd Vuhilya is a member of the DTEC group of companies. Conditions underground are entirely different, specific, and any kind of repair that we make underground is especially dangerous. That's why the extension of the runtime of coal mine equipment is not only economically important, it is a matter of human safety. It used to take 12 hours a week to repair the head chutes for coal skip bunkers run by the Pokrovsk Mine Administration. Coal under production reached 10,000 tons per week. SteelWork came up with a unique solution: replaceable hard-faced lining. Its installation cut the time of repair sixfold to a mere 2 hours a week, and repair teams from 10 to 2 men. Operations with open fire are no longer needed, which is very important for coal mine personnel safety. SWIP bimetal, nicknamed by coal miners fat metal, resolved the problem of run-of-the-mine coal sticking to metal parts at reloading and accumulation points. Subsequently, dangerous clearing operations were no longer needed, and stoppages were cut by 30 to 60 minutes per shift. Almost a dozen Ukrainian coal mines are already successfully using SWIP hard-faced articles in head chutes for skip coal bunkers, feeder skip and batcher linings, belt conveyor transfer chutes, hopper chutes, dash plates, and coal dust inlet chutes of the screening unit. We are now at the SteelWork factory based in the city of Kryvyi Rih, the only producer of bimetals in the CIS. They started up back in 2004 or even earlier, according to the plant's archives. They moved ahead step by step and finally became the leader in this industrial sector. The production complex occupies a total area of 20,000 square meters. The hard-facing workshop is equipped with 5 cladding machines. Their monthly output capacity is 600 hard-faced sheets. The fabrication workshop, occupying an area of 4,000 square meters, includes sections of machining, welding, assembly of articles from SWIP sheets, and process equipment repair. This facility turns out 500 tons of metal structures a month. Using new materials and innovative technologies, we can offer our customers a range of products with a variety of properties, including protection from different types of wear: gas abrasive, hydroabrasive, shock abrasive, heat or adhesive. We can offer the very composition of built-up metal that ensures maximum wear resistance, depending on specifics of gas and hydroabrasive wear. SteelWork produces hard-faced sheets 6 to 28 mm thick, overlaid surface 1300 by 2800 mm, as well as a wide range of bimetallic equipment, structures and completing parts. In the first 3 operational years of the hard-facing workshop, SteelWork put out more than 10,000 square meters of bimetallic produce. This figure reflects considerable market demand for this commodity. In the course of production, sudden cooling of the built-up layer results in surface checking. That's how weld residual stresses are reduced to zero or minimized. Importantly, the build-up layer completely retains its protective properties. Hard-faced articles are assembled and fastened by welding or threaded joints. At SteelWork, all process lines are computerized, so stable output quality is guaranteed. SteelWork pays a lot of attention to impulse or impact welding. Using this method, one can join almost any dissimilar metals and alloys. There is not a single nuclear reactor made from solid sheets of metal. All reactors are made from 2-layer metal sheets. A lot of different 2-layer materials are also used in the petrochemical industry. SteelWork and the Patton Institute have jointly developed process algorithms for such composites as low-carbon steel plus stainless steel, steel plus brass, steel plus copper, steel plus aluminum, and steel plus titanium. They have manufactured a 3-layer sheet, steel plus brass plus copper. The nearest plans envision process algorithms for steel plus brass and steel plus Hastalloy. The plant's own certified laboratories control quality at each process stage, from the delivery of raw materials to ready hard-faced sheets. In 2013, SWIP hard-faced sheets received an award at the All-Ukraine Product Quality Competition as one of 100 best commodities. The management system at SteelWork holds the ISO 9001-2008 and OHSAS 18001 certificates. It doesn't take a long journey to visit the next enterprise, ArcelorMittal Kryvyi Rih. It is the biggest producer of rolled metal in Ukraine and Eastern Europe. One of its priorities is reduction of industrial impacts on the environment. It is intensely aware of parts of the aspiration system in agglomeration shops that lead to uncontrollable emissions into the atmosphere. The use of SWIP hard-faced sheets more than tripled the shop's runtime. It didn't only raise product quality and increase the sinter machine's capacity, it also substantially reduced polluting emissions into the atmosphere. Another example is the aspiration system of the sinter machine's tail duct. After 3 months of operation, collectors and pipelines get completely worn by abrasive dust and have to be patched on a quarterly basis. The bimetallic collector developed by SteelWork for ArcelorMittal has been running for more than 4 years without a single repair. As you can see, there is not a trace of wear. We have 10 experimental waste gas ducts and we don't spend anything on their repairs. They are 30 times more durable. Experts estimate the runtime of this unit at 8 years at least. Nobody else but the Patton SteelWork tandem gives a surer guarantee. If we say the thing will run for 1 year, it may run half a year or even a year longer. If we warrant 4 months of safe operation or 2 million cycles, that's exactly how long it will work without repairs. The company's main achievement in 2014 was an innovative long-life ID fan with quickly replaceable SWIP hard-faced plates. ID fans, I mean their blades, live just a month or 2 or 3. When they were riveted, it took a lot of hard work to replace them. Compared with a standard riveted impeller, this model has a number of obvious advantages. We bought 2 rotors of the new design. They have hard-faced plates that don't only make the rotors more durable, but also improve waste gas handling in the sinter machine. The serrated central disc distributes airflows evenly and so does not have to be repaired. Subsequently, the rotor's runtime extends fourfold. The sweep hard-faced plates live at least 3 times longer, and during repairs the wheel remains intact, because only the hard-faced plates are replaced, not the blades. Welded impellers have long been used in the West. In Ukraine, we are the only manufacturer of such equipment, but our potential already suffices for both the Ukrainian and East European markets. Our company has accumulated colossal experience in repairing equipment with the use of advanced welding and hard facing. We can restore practically any surface of worn equipment to the design size with various chemical, physical and mechanical properties. Our capacities allow for repair works both on our own premises and on site without dismantling the equipment. The economic benefits for our customers are obvious. Their equipment lives longer. Their runtime is extended. For example, hard-faced blades of a centrifugal fan in the indurating machine make it 4 times longer. The shorter downtime, in some cases twice or 2.5 times shorter. Spending on special repair teams is halved. Higher product quality, increased productivity at the expense of reduced weight and size of lining. We have a global way of thinking. We strive for leading positions in the international market. We know and believe that we are able to attain this goal. In the short term, the company plans to build a dealer network and open representative offices in CIS countries and to launch exports to EU countries. By 2017, we plan to commission a 3-storied engineering and servicing complex with 5 labs, a consumer service center, and a canteen. It will employ 500 personnel. We owe our success to our team of 250 highly qualified professionals, managers, designers, process technicians, welding engineers, troubleshooters, and welders. The company's spirit is really in its name, SteelWork. We pay special attention to training our personnel who work under dangerous conditions. Annually, SteelWork invests 3% of its profit in personnel upgrading. We love our land with all our hearts, and we care about the needs of our countrymen. In the frameworks of social and educational programs, SteelWork finances the publication of literature on welding and hard facing, the construction of playgrounds for children, the participation of our athletes in international competitions, and the purchase of modern equipment for the city's medical institutions. We also support the city's metallurgical colleges and vocational schools. Since 2012, SteelWork and the Patton Electric Welding Institute have been actively engaged in preparations for opening an international museum of welding and related technologies in Kryvyi Rih. Few know that Ukraine is in fact a mecca of welding technologies. We want the whole world to know that. The newest technologies pose a very important task, which SteelWork is working on. By 2017, the museum is expected to incorporate a personnel training and upgrading center, a showroom with technical simulators, an exhibition hall, and a lecture hall. We love our job, and we firmly believe that it is needed. Thanks to the team's well-coordinated work and unique technological solutions, SteelWorks customers receive high reliability for their equipment, lower production costs and higher product quality at the expense of reduced spending on equipment maintenance and shortened downtime, higher equipment utilization ratio, higher labor safety level thanks to limited human involvement in dangerous operations, lower harmful emissions into the atmosphere due to lower wear rates and longer life of industrial equipment. The heavy machine building industry badly needs such innovative ideas materialized by SteelWork. They are the future of Ukraine. SteelWork. There is no problem that we couldn't solve. We work for your business to be more successful.